Well, how nice of you to join us. It's the JSPT podcast episode number 12 or 11 or something. And this week's episode is brought to you by Red Crop Tops. Ugh,
Don't
the
trust a girl
favorite
who ever got them
fashion
on.
of Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, what? He used to wear a
When he
crop
was a
top?
thought.
Yeah,
That was
Winnie
a
the
crop
Pooh.
top?
Not a
Yeah,
crop top.
When he was a
Oh,
thought.
Lord
Winnie the
Jesus.
Pooh's wearing a nice red. See, I'll see all
Now
his
hold on.
You
I
can't
heard
see
that
his
Winnie the
belly
Pooh was
button?
I heard that Winnie the Pooh was a chick. Is this true?
No, that's
Winnie?
not.
Winnie
Yeah,
is
like-
definitely Winnie the Pooh is definitely.
Winnie the Pooh is the fucking prime minister of China. He's not a goddamn chick.
Oh, damn near. You're right.
I thought Winnie. Okay, I'm just saying. I heard that Winnie's pussy was just hanging out in front of Christopher Robin.
You
all
might
the
have heard
time.
Bussy. I heard he kind of gay.
Winnie
Yeah,
or blood? Because you said bussy.
Bussy. He might be blood too. He got a red cock. Yeah. Shit's all
Anyway.
adding up now.
Brought to you by Red Crop Tops. Today's episode is about Hong Kong and China. Here we're going to definitively pick a side on who everybody should support. But I suppose first a quick history lesson.
Communism.
Hong Kong was taken over by the British from the Chinese like a couple hundred years ago, or 100.
Nah, a
change.
couple
It was a
hundred. Like
It's a-
100 and
It's
change.
100.
Yeah, like 100 and change. I mean,
And it was called what? Like it was
British Hong
it's called,
Kong?
like no. But the fucking war. It was like some tea war. I'm not even joking. I swear. to
yeah, it
God.
was about trade. It was
Yeah. It was over.
But then, Hong Kong got its independence somewhat. China and Britain signed an agreement and said, we will leave Hong Kong alone for 99 years from the signing of this. And they said, all right. And they left it alone because Hong Kong was literally 1/4 of China's entire GDP, the one city by itself. And so they said, fuck it, make us money. But then Margaret Thatcher and Deng Xiaoping met and said, okay, Hong Kong, the time limit's up, but they still need to have their freedom. So 50 years from the signing of this in 1997, will they finally be integrated into China? Unfortunately, then China decided that they would do some meddling in elections, and the Hong Kong people didn't like that. So they had the umbrella protests. And then more recently, they had their extradition policy, and they didn't like that. So they had even more protests. But
Mhm.
now all that is small potatoes because Blizzard, at the request of China, has banned a video gamer. And you know what? This is just classic gamer oppression. All right. Can I get an amen in
Man.
the fucking podcast?
I don't know, man.
Fuck gamers.
Man, fuck them, bro.
I said that as
Get
I
off
played.
your ass. Go get a job.
That is not what you were saying earlier. You're protecting all these sweaty fucking neck beard, fucking
Man,
fat fucks.
how you gonna be a gamer and not, defend the gamers? That's all I'm saying, bro.
I mean, I'm a gamer, but I don't like gamers. I don't. I've been called nigger too many times by fellow
It's
gamers.
true.
That
They
love.
are the worst. That
It is
it depends on the gamer, man. It
But
depends
they
on the
complain
gamer.
about too much shit. I mean, I'm friends with your ass, ain't I? And
I
we met
guess.
playing video games, but
That's true.
and they're here, but most motherfuckers not. Most motherfuckers on video games are kind of annoying. They're whack. They're dub. Especially Nintendo fans. Sorry.
Jeez.
But not sorry.
But those are Japanese people.
No. I'm pretty sure the Japanese Nintendo fans are probably actually cool. It's the American ones. They're fucking weird. They're like weebs.
Okay.
I
You
don't-
watch anime.
I watch anime, but I watch dub and I don't watch much.
All right, that's fair.
still
I
haven't seen
feel
Cowboy
like-
Bebop.
I feel like this situation with Blizzard is obviously wrong. Most people are gonna act like, oh, this is outrage. This is outrage. But I still understand why they did it. Is it wrong? Hell yeah. Should they have done it? No. But as a business, do you save your assets or do you save the player?
Yeah, but the way they went about it was so stupid.
Oh yeah, of course.
Yeah,
I just
so
said it was
they-
wrong.
So Chung Wei is the player, and Chung Wei was a Hearthstone player, and during a broadcast, he said freedom for Hong Kong or something along those lines. And both he and the casters that were casting it, even though I don't think they
Start
said
laughing.
anything, the casters got fired. He got his prize money rescinded and was banned from competing in competitive Hearthstone for a year.
Yeah.
By Blizzard, who
Yep.
is owned by Activision, I believe.
Not
yeah.
even a Chinese company, right?
No,
I'm sure
like
there's a whole bunch of Chinese money in Activision.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
sure
hell yeah.
well, yeah, a whole bunch of everybody's money in Activision, but they're not a
Yeah, there's
Chinese
a shit ton
company.
of money, and I'm
They
saying
have
it's not as
5% of Tencent, which owns 100% of League of Legends and
right.
Riot Games as a whole, and 40% of Epic Games. Tencent is in 5% of them. They're also in 5% of Ubisoft.
Right.
5%.
Yeah, 5% in Ubisoft and 11.5% in Bluehole, who make a PUBG.
Yeah, PUBG.
So okay, that's not even that much.
But I'm just saying, man,
But
it's
It's
a level
important amount, but it's not okay.
But it's pretty interesting how people have reacted to the Hong Kong issue. They've decided to
man, this
take
memeing
May
is great.
from Overwatch and make her into a fucking Hong Konger symbol so that she gets banned, and then by extension gets Overwatch banned in China.
That's fine. It's not like Chinese players play that damn. I mean, they do, but they're
Yes,
not.
they do. There's like 5 Chinese teams, I believe.
There's two.
No, but there's like 5 like owned.
Yeah, I mean, in their franchise league, I'm pretty sure there's
I'm with
two,
that.
and then there's like two. It might be 4 total, because I'm pretty sure there's 2 in the contenders and there's 2 in the main league. But like even then, it's not that like if it gets banned from China, come on now. It ain't the first time a game has gotten delayed or banned in.
And
Happens all the
that's
time.
why I'm on the boat of fuck China. Like fuck them, fuck their money, kiss my ass. Like
Can we save Hong Kong for? But here the thing, the
that's
problem
what
is,
boat I'm
bro,
on. Like fuck
the
mainland China.
memes as always, and memes have been amazing. Blizzard they've been called Mr. Krabs.
Blizzard's been called Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, money over human rights and that sort of thing. The 50 billion images
Money,
of
money, money.
Xi Jinping as Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
Which
Oh,
I don't
that
even.
bitch is a billionaire.
I don't know why the fuck people even made that connection, or why he got so mad that Winnie the Pooh's like blacklisted from
well,
all of China.
That's
Oh
kind
yeah.
of the reason for the May thing too, right? Because the Winnie the Pooh thing worked.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to do, and I just don't know why he got so mad at Pooh initially.
So if they ban Overwatch, you think Blizzard's gonna be like, all right, it's all good, even though Hearthstone still has so many Chinese players, and that's like a big moneymaker for Blizzard. Then they'd be like, oh well, fuck it, we're not gonna ban this player. We're gonna give him his money.
I mean, if they see any effect, I'm sure that people are gonna just move on to the next thing and just try to make every Blizzard property into some sort of Hong
Yeah,
Kong
I'm sure BlizzCon's gonna
symbol.
be great.
Try to force their hand into just like being like, you know what, fuck it. We just don't care about what China shit is, and people can talk all this shit about China that they want on our platform.
There was a South Park episode, the latest one was about
That
that.
also just got that just got South Park banned.
You know what makes me feel good though?
The whole shit with the NBA too, and fucking Adam Silver.
Well, yeah, that too.
And I'm full-fledged on the side of like the direction of where the NBA went, where they were just like, fuck this, our players get to express themselves the way they want to.
And I'm with
Like,
that. It
I don't
needs to
give
be
a
that way.
fuck. You know, like if he's a problem, then I guess at the very least you won't have him play in those games where they visit, maybe like something like that. But I'm not gonna have my fucking player who's an American citizen have to curb his tongue for the whims
But
of
that
fucking
player wasn't
mind
American.
controlling fucking propaganda bullshit. Like, no.
That player wasn't though. That's the one thing as well. Like, yeah, think about it. Like, had they
What?
not done any repercussion, and that
The
player
NBA
got
player?
no, I'm talking about the player
Nah,
that
the
got his money
Hearthstone.
taken away. It was
Yeah,
like
what
20.
about him? What about him?
He's not American.
Yeah, where is he from? He's from China?
I'm pretty sure he's from China.
Is he
Well,
from
you're
Hong
talking
Kong?
about the Hearthstone player.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Hearthstone guy.
Yeah.
And
Look it up.
so he's from there. I'm
He's from
pretty
Hong
sure.
Kong or mainland China?
It don't matter. He got no freedom of speech at this point.
No, it makes a difference because I mean, like, they're currently in the middle of that whole fight because he does.
Right. But even
He
though if
does
he
have that freedom. No, but see, that's the issue. He has that freedom. China breaches that shit all the time. That's why it's an issue. That's why they're fucking mad and shit. Because technically, they still have that freedom. China just can't like they've been shutting up people. There's been this whole I forgot all the details on this
Does
one
Britain
thing,
have a
but
freedom of speech?
there was this one bookstore or something that was like there was this bookstore in Hong Kong. It was famous because they were selling a lot of books that had stuff that was against mainland China. And I think all of a sudden the fucking owner of the bookstore just disappeared, nigga.
There were several bookstores like that. I think there were like 5, and yeah, they all just vanished.
Fucking mainland China is literally assassinating people or just kidnapping them out of fucking Hong Kong.
And here's the crazy
thing:
thing:
no right to do this.
One of the bookstore owners showed up again on Chinese TV, crying and apologizing for what he did. Like they definitely took his ass to a black site.
That's what I'm saying, Josh. That's what I'm saying. If that player is from Hong Kong, this is them continuing that same bullshit, just breaching this agreement. It's like,
But here
no,
go my question. What I mean,
fuck them.
okay, so what rights? I'm just wondering because we're speaking on like behalf of other countries that they don't have a bill of rights. What is the rights in UK? Do they have a freedom of speech?
Well, see, I don't think that's the point really, because Blizzard is
Britain isn't in
He
control
may
of
not
Hong
have
Kong
that freedom
anymore
to say
either.
that.
You heard?
What?
In the agreement, Britain let go, like they relinquished control of Hong Kong,
Right.
alongside mainland China. They just kind of they get to just they should be able to do their own thing in that way. You know what I mean?
Right, but then if that's the case, he has to follow the rules. If that country doesn't have the
well,
right,
no, it's
you
I'm
can't
pretty
say
sure
that.
it's
Has the
more
right
about the
to
fact
tell
that it's Blizzard enforcing rules
Oh
instead
yeah, no,
of
that's the
whatever
problem.
specific
That's the
country.
problem. That is the problem. But I'm saying Blizzard's taking it into their hands, but they didn't need to do that. They could have let the country take it. That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like they're interfering in foreign affairs, bro.
Well, he probably would have been able to say it, but there would have been repercussions on Blizzard, which is probably why they took their actions in the
Right.
first place.
They
Like,
would have lost their investors and shit like that, and had to deal with other shit.
yeah,
Done some extra
they would
shit.
have been messed with generally, but yeah, because see, with League too, who, like we said, Tencent Chinese company owns 100% of Riot Games and all their shit. They can't even say Hong Kong Academy on the world's broadcast, and Worlds is
Right.
going on right now for League. They have to correct themselves and say HKA, which is just which is just so weird hearing the broadcasters say this. And they're clearly just in I think they're in France right now, is where Worlds is taking place in League.
Yeah.
So it's not like
Yeah.
it's any particular country's laws that are being invoked to stop them from saying this. It's just
Right.
Tencent and League say, don't say Hong Kong Academy.
Yeah, it's honest. It's just it's like me being an investor in something.
But it's foreign affairs that you don't want to get a part of, right?
It's
Well,
something.
it's losing money you don't want to get a part of.
Of
Yeah,
course, but that's the foreign affair.
That's all it is.
Yeah. It's not like they care like specifically about like Chinese freedom of speech or anything.
Nah, hell no.
They just don't care about that.
But I'm saying those players from China don't have that freedom.
No.
That's why you don't see motherfuckers.
No,
He probably is from.
What I'm telling you is that if the player is from Hong Kong, he has those freedoms. China has been breaching these things. That's what I'm saying. That's why they're mad.
Gotcha.
The whole protest and shit started because
they're
China
breaching.
extradited or was trying to get some motherfucker extradited.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's the whole reason why these motherfuckers are like in the streets to begin with. Because mainland China was demanding that someone get extradited out of Hong Kong. You know why you get extradited? Because that other place doesn't have, you know what I mean? Like that other place doesn't have jurisdiction over that person. They don't have jurisdiction to do shit over there. They don't have jurisdiction to stop people from saying what they want to say in Hong Kong. That's why they're fucking mad to begin with. So if that player is from Hong Kong and he said this thing while streaming, also, furthermore, in Hong Kong or not in mainland China for that matter, doesn't matter where the fuck he was. If he wasn't in mainland China, he did not break their laws. All he did was get them butthurt and started like preaching some truth that they don't want mainland Chinese to hear or to start being influenced by. So, then you have a whole fucking issue where the whole population that, that has like, bro, they control the population through so many means. Like I would say, in terms, and this is like a bit like spitbally and like off topic, like my head, but it goes North Korea and then China when it comes to keeping their people fucking ignorant to what's going on in the outside world to control them. Like when you go to China, you have to use a VPN to get on like Facebook, my nigga, and shit like that. Like,
yeah, you can't do none of that.
And that's a fucking crime. If you get caught, they knock on your hotel door, you're fucked. You're going to a Chinese prison, and it's not gonna be. You're fucked. You know what I mean? Like they take that shit seriously. And that's just that whole propaganda, mind controlling thing that countries have been doing forever.
Yeah, the whole social credit system. You can't go on Facebook or Google or anything like that.
Hey man, that's their country though.
They had the one child policy until like 2015, and then they had the 2-child policy, and then they just like flipped all the propaganda super hard for that.
Yeah, I remember that.
And bro, like, yeah, it is their country, but I look at it the same way I look at North Korea. That's a huge breach of fucking human rights happening in a whole different country, and it irks me. You know, not enough to go around the streets with a sign like, "Oh, free China." No, I don't care that much, but it fucking irks me, and I don't like it. I don't respect them for it. I don't think that's okay.
I feel like
I put myself in their shoes. Imagine if I was growing up in China.
It would suck, but that's all you would know, though.
What the fuck?
That's all you would know.
On Pornhub because I live in China because I was born in China into the shitty situation,
bro. But that's the thing. You wouldn't know the difference. Like if you were born there, you were born there.
And just because ignorance is bliss doesn't mean ignorance is okay.
No, I'm not saying it's okay. This is what I'm saying, bro. Literally, because you know how we went over this when we talked about. I don't know if it was me and you that talked about this, but I feel like the problem with America is we always want to go and change somebody else's like government because we know it's socially wrong. Yeah, communism ain't socially right because it's not done right.
The issue. No,
but
that's
like
the issue.
we don't need to fuck with them at all.
Issue. America doesn't do that for those reasons. We go over places with that as our reason, but we go over there for other actual reasons.
Yeah,
we never go nowhere to actually save anyone.
We can't save them. That's their country. We can't attack them.
Give a fuck. And
it's not our job. Shit.
And also it's not our job. That's a lot of work. Go to some country, crack down, free the people, like actually free the people with like, like that's not our job. We're not Jesus. You know what I mean?
Like in the Vietnam War, the hearts and minds thing where soldiers would try to show Vietnamese people how to do things the American way. And they do things like, this is how you wash your kid. And the Vietnamese people would be like, yeah, we bathe like twice or 3 times a day. What do you mean once? Some dirty motherfuckers trying to teach us how to bathe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It just seems like I don't feel like it's worth
it. And it's not that. And like I'm not saying like, oh, go over there and free the people. No, but what I'm saying is like, yo, that but taking the rights of people who already have them, that I don't like.
I feel that. It's fucked up, but I mean that was their situation though.
And they want to keep it, and it's not okay. Same thing is going on with the fucking.
They got to get a war. They got to get an army. That's what they need to do. Then I'm being honest with you, like,
bro. It's a fucking city versus mainland China. They're fucked.
They fucked.
If mainland China decides, you know what, we're just gonna pull guns on these niggas, like full-fledged military, like advancement, it's over.
It's over.
The reason why they're probably holding out on that is because that's gonna look ugly in the world stage.
Yes.
And mainland China has already had issues with that.
Exactly.
And then also that could also force the hand of other countries.
They also just need to wait.
That's when other countries start being like, you know what, this is a breach of human rights. We can go over there now and fucking.
Because the time limit on their thing was 50 years after 1997, so 2047 is when it expires.
Exactly. So if they do something outside of that, but this is what I'm saying, bro. At the end of 47,
like there's no guarantee that mainland China will still be mainland China by then.
At the end of 47, it's over. It will be. It's been that way for years.
There's no guarantee because
it's been like that forever.
Like there's shit's flip. Like countries flip flop in that time period.
I mean, if there's like a massive war, then sure, but China's gonna be around. It's been around for a long while.
It's been that way for a long while.
But I'm slightly different than Marion's position on this. I like human rights violations in countries suck, sure, but I'm more annoyed at how much power China has over other countries economically. That means that we have to actually deal with their bullshit and we can't speak out against any of their things.
Yeah. Fuck them.
I don't like that.
Because like everybody here can be like, oh man, you know, I really don't like how, I mean, women can drive in Saudi Arabia now, but when that couldn't happen, they'd be like, man, I hate how women can't drive in Saudi Arabia. And everybody would go, yeah, agreed. And Saudi Arabia has no economic pull on us, really. So they would just be like, whatever. But now you can't even say Hong Kong on your fucking world's broadcast as an American in Europe. Like, that's a little bit fucking weird.
Yeah. I mean, they do have a shit ton of pull.
I mean, I'm just saying, son, if the NBA can take that stand comfortably, knowing how literally...
Think about the NBA makes more money in countries, though. NBA also makes more money in our country.
Move their assets elsewhere if they, and that really depends on what their focus is. You know what I mean? Like Blizzard probably
China has taken a bigger stance in
admittedly, Blizzard probably has too much to lose in the Chinese market. But
Definitely.
but the
Well, yeah.
NBA, and you know this, has ever been trying to expand globally because basketball is a dope ass sport. Fuck everything
Right.
else. And what would I would say honestly, second place after America and like the Americas was China. And Adam Silver
was.
literally was just like, fuck y'all. I don't care. If you don't want to watch, you don't have to watch. My players are gonna be able to speak what they want to speak.
I think Europe brings more money now.
Europe probably
Than
brings in more
China,
money, but I
probably
feel like China
now,
has a
but-
bigger fan base.
Oh yeah, they
'Cause
had a
Kobe's
huge
god
fan
over
base.
there.
Yeah.
Kobe's a god, and I sent you guys that video months ago about all the Chinese nicknames the NBA players have and
Yeah,
shit. It's
I
a
know.
whole thing. That
Also, you know
whole
what's
is
kind of
really big
funny?
over there.
Like the parallels between this whole Hong Kong thing and Colin Kaepernick. I haven't really seen anybody mention this when I was looking at stories, but just like the way that people are fine with this, but they're not fine with the kneeling is
people
so
are
funny to
dumb.
me. It's so funny.
It's
Like, how dare you fucking kneel? By the
That's
way,
because
free Hong
Americans
Kong.
are.
I like to imagine
America.
that. I like to assume that these aren't the same people.
No, these are the same people. They're definitely the same people.
They're
I don't
probably
think
the same people,
that.
just without even thinking about it. They're just
But then, you know, the
automatically
thing is, it's
China
like
bad.
don't
Yeah,
ever
no,
go
yeah, you're
against
right, you're right.
America. It's anytime you go against America, that's how they act. Oh, police have too. It wasn't even about the American flag. We were talking about police brutality and these. Oh Lord, this is disrespectful to our veterans.
Can I just watch
What?
some football? It's like, damn.
I couldn't understand it. It was like they was reading two different books. That was so stupid.
You know what? This links
Too
back
much.
to the point that I was making earlier about how I don't like gamers. You guys are definitely right. There's a plenty of fucking Republican gamers who are like, oh,
Man, fuck the alt-right anyway.
China, fucking Chinese, fucking not letting their fucking players speak and getting them in trouble. Fucking Blizzard, fuck Blizzard, blah, blah. And then right after that, go watch Sunday Night Football.
Yo,
talk
you
about
right.
fucking
These are the
Kaepernick,
same
Kaepernick.
niggas. Because you know what? The first thing they
Playing-
always
you know,
do.
playing Call of Duty, you know?
The first thing they always do is boycott some shit, and then be like, "I'm never playing anything by them, never." Just like they did Nike.
Yeah.
These motherfuckers is.
I mean,
stupid,
at least
man.
this boycott seems like it seems better than other boycotts. Not where it's just like
Why don't liberals ever boycott?
I mean,
Is it
there are plenty of liberals right now who are against China
Well,
Yeah.
obviously.
and leftists as
But
well.
I'm saying, like,
and
why don't the
pretty much
alt left?
everybody.
Why don't the alt left ever just
Fuck China.
protest?
There's no such thing as the alt left.
There is an alt left, bro. Trust me.
What's the alt left?
Don't
That's fucking right.
vaccinate my children.
That's not a left
That's not alt
position.
left. That's
You don't think that's
fucking-
alt
no,
left?
I'm not gonna say it because it's their holiday.
That's not even really a
Don't beat
political
my
position.
children. I never hit my
Those
child.
people are just idiots.
Yeah,
and
hold up. Yeah, Josh, it's not a political position. That's just a fucking stupidity.
Yeah.
Like, it's a political
You think-
position, but it's not like taxes or something.
What would you? Okay, well, you don't think there's such a thing as an alt left? You don't think there's too liberal of a person? Don't give no fucks?
That's what you
That's
mean.
different.
But that's not alt left.
Yeah.
No, when
Alt
people
right,
say the-
alt right is
when-
ultra conservative, is
No,
not.
when people say the alt right,
No,
they mean
it's
a
ultra-
combination
Oh yeah,
of
like
ultra
neo-Nazi.
ultra nationalism plus the Jewish question. That's what they mean by alt right, not just
Okay.
that they're super far to the right.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, because I wouldn't like. I feel like a good old
Is that
school
really what they mean by
Klansman.
only?
I feel
Yeah,
like a good. I feel like a good old school Klansman is probably like super Republican, but he's not alt
but
right.
they're not all
You don't
right.
think he
They're
alt
not
right?
alt
Well,
right.
actually, they might be.
Some could
I think
be, but
now they
no,
are,
but
'cause
like I
Trump
said,
has
old
created
school
them that way.
Klansmen. Like
You don't think Trump has created them that way now?
Has created the alt left. I mean,
No, alt right. I'm saying the alt right, as in like you don't
More
think
like the
that they're
old
all
heads
one
who-
now. They're all one, like the ultra Republican
it's-
and the
it's-
Klansman.
no, they're disparate, and I mean, one tries to feed off of another so that it just moves the window of discourse over closer to their side, so that they can just keep on edging it closer and closer to their
But yeah,
future.
Okay, fair enough. Fair
like
enough.
the
not-
ultra, like the ultra liberal, that's different. And I also feel like it's not even the ultra liberal people who are like don't vaccinate. It's just honestly, it's just a couple
Idiots.
different it's idiots, hippie types, but but it's mainly like certain religious communities whom shall not be named because today is their day, who are like opting to not vaccinate their children due to medical reasons. Oh no, due to religious reasons. And it's not a wise decision, and it's already that whole thing is already like turning in the other direction because some places are already like forcing it, like New York City or whatever forced it. They're like, no, you have to vaccinate your fucking kids or your kid can go to school.
Yeah,
And,
Yeah,
like
for
they
sure.
got rid of the whole religious exemption thing. Like I work in a school. There's some kids that we've been like sending mail home. Like no, that shit won't fly anymore.
Yeah, needs
Can't
to.
do that. Your kid can't come, or they got to get the shit done.
There's just like a subset of people who are. It's like a kind of person who says like I'm not religious, I'm spiritual. Like somebody who says that is probably closer to being like anti-vax than most other people.
Yeah, but
regardless
I know,
of political
the
position.
large majority of it, from my understanding, who were anti-vax, it was for religious reasons. The whole like ultra hippie guy. Oh, I'll heal my kid with juice.
Yeah, like
shit.
gems.
That's like very
shit.
small. Like that's a smaller group of the
It's small,
anti-vaxxers.
but it's not small enough. It's not small enough that it's just like it's just this religion or that religion.
It's fucking disease.
There's plenty of people who are basically secular who are also like, I don't trust vaccines for X and Y reason. Yeah, but they're not like politically bound in a way. Like they don't have if they have an opinion on taxes, they probably don't fucking share the same opinion with each other.
Yeah, that's
true. Basically what I mean.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like it's it's not like a
like who they vote for doesn't like mean shit generally.
Yeah.
Or it's very spread out.
This might be another chapter being opened for esports, especially because obviously esports has become more professional and it has to maintain some sort of professionalism. Is this the right way to handle it? I don't think so, and I hope that the other companies that have esports, especially like Activision has Call of Duty franchising starting in January, which is pretty cool. It's gonna be kind of the same as Overwatch League is. They also have other esports like League. I hope Riot takes notice of this and how people are reacting, and I hope they fix what they can and try not to make the same mistakes. I think it's gonna be a long way for esports, but this is the beginning. You gotta have some times to get better, you know. I think all in all, this is just an important moment, and the world should be watching. Okay. That's all I was gonna say, niggas. Like, y'all can say some shit, nigga. Goddamn, you gotta sit here looking quiet, like, nigga. Hey, okay, motherfucker. Have a speech.
Like everybody just got up and left while you were saying that.
Right, nigga. Like, what the fuck?
But yeah, it's gonna be pretty annoying moving forward, just having to deal with China's influence on things, even small stuff that everybody thought was just kind of funny memes, like haha, like, oh, they shrunk Finn in the Last Jedi poster or the Star Wars posters because he's black, or oh, the Black Panther posters have T'Challa in his fucking full suit instead of his face. Like, ha ha ha, that's pretty funny. But now people are kind of realizing, like, oh shit, like China really has some influence. We do over here in the States with our quote unquote
China
art.
don't like black people.
Yeah, this is the whole thing.
Yeah, it's a whole thing. Your black ass will be sent back.
I don't think if I had to generalize China, I would say China doesn't like anybody who's in Chinese. If I had to really, really super boil it all down. But no, I'm going to say they do not like black people.
I wouldn't drag it that much because they love niggas that play basketball. What I will say is there's reason to believe that advertising black people in settings that aren't normally thought of as black, like, I don't know, fucking Star Wars, I guess.
Or is
probably not the best.
Basketball.
Yeah, like if it's not in like, you know, because like they love basketball players, from my understanding. Very much so. But, you know, like if you can avoid a big ass black face on a fucking poster trying to advertise something, probably best to do so. But I'm still not quite 100% like sold on that idea. What about you, Zare? What are your closing?
This is like I don't think we touched this at all, but like Blizzard kind of did this to themselves too. They like, because the whole Chick-fil-A thing was that they like exasperated the problem, and Blizzard kind of did the same thing by just completely taking away his winnings and, you know, banning him, whereas, you know, they could have just like done like a fine or something smaller that definitely would not have gotten the same attention as it is right now. So yeah, on like just a business level, that was really stupid. Plus, I don't think we've even gotten like a quote or anything from Blizzard yet of the whole situation either.
I
So
believe they had a small.
Oh my god.
I believe they had a small blog post about a ruling. Yeah, an official statement on Hearthstone's blog, the company announced that it would be suspending them, forcing him to forfeit his thousands of dollars in prize money.
that, but I don't mean like as a response to the actual like China situation, like the whole blow up. I don't think anyone responded to that.
No, I don't think they have. They're trying to be real quiet about that. But yeah, China #1. Fuck Hong Kong.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
well, not Hong Kong.
No, fuck Hong Kong. China #1.
For me,
Taiwan #2.
It's
sovereignty.
It's on some shit of just like, well,
I
fuck
stand
China.
with General So.
You know, like China.
He wrong.
Except for General So. That's my nigga. But yeah, like it really just irks me, the whole situation. Like I just do not like mainland China anymore at all. Because they just have a long history of doing this. Like there's so many parts of the country that want out. You know what I mean? Whether it be like the people of like Tibet, Taiwan, the fucking
Uyghur or whatever,
the Uyghurs up in like
Muslim
northwest,
Chinese
the Muslim area where they're fucking literally throwing people in fucking concentration camps,
harvesting organs.
That's a rumor, but yeah, like dead ass. Like I fucking do not like that shit. And I think the reason why it bothers me too so much is like they just have so much power in the world scale in terms of like economy, like you guys were saying, and it just irks me because I keep seeing American companies like fucking submit to their whims, and people keep having to fucking bend backwards and not hurt their feelings, or no, we're gonna lose our Chinese. Fuck them. If like it's the sort of thing. It's like yo, like I just don't fuck with OD, son. Let Hong Kong do their thing. Let the Uyghurs be their own thing. Like fucking, it's just some bullshit. Free Tibet, free Taiwan, free all them niggas. Nigga, free everyone. Fuck China. I just do not like those cunt bastards. So fuck them.
Yeah, they don't even like the Dalai Lama. How can you not like that guy?
They're like holding the next one hostage or whatever.
That's fucked up. They really are.
So they can't like reincarnate the next one.
The people of China, also, to clarify, they're cool people. They, it's like whatever. I don't really give a fuck. I don't know about them. You know why? Because government don't fucking let them interact with the outside world. But fuck the government of China, bro. Bro, I can't play games with a nigga in China. Like,
I thought they liked us after rush hour, bro. What happened?
Why would any country like us after rush hour?
Why the fuck you think Jackie Chan got the fuck up out of here? Also,
no, Jackie Chan really likes China.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's very vocal.
He does. But another thing too, Bruce Lee wasn't from mainland China. He was from Hong Kong. That's why that nigga was so dope. You didn't know that. He was from fucking Hong Kong. That nigga was free. That's why he was free and open to mixing martial arts. That's why he was that nigga. Fuck mainland China.
Fuck him.